I started this video almost 20 days ago on the 9th of February. It's now the 27th of February. I'm shooting this from Building 3, which is on the North Beach. This was closed off on the 9th of February, and now it's been reopened, and this is the only one of the beach houses of the three that has running water and flush toilets. So definitely worth parking at the North Beach for that alone. This is the start of the Honeymoon Island State Park. So 2 hours earlier, this is backed up 2 lanes wide, full of cars, out the entrance of the park, and now it's significantly thinned. Hello.
So what are you taking pictures of?
The route is I'm biking. Showing the changes of all the causeway, how it's all...
I love your gadget up there. That's adorable.
You're Betty.
Okay, usually at this point, if you want to go to Caladesi Island, you turn left here and straight ahead is the parking lot for Caladesi Island. However, little cones are saying don't go that way. So what's happened is the hurricane destroyed the docks on Honeymoon Island, where the boat used to leave from to go to Caladesi Island. And the Caladesi Island, the same thing, the docks are destroyed from the hurricane. And we don't know when that will be back functioning. Again, this is early 2025. Now the parking lot closed at sundown, but this has thinned out a lot in the last hour or so, probably because tonight is Super Bowl Sunday. And all the sports enthusiasts have to head back to a TV set. Now the building straight ahead here is building 1 of the Honeymoon Island pavilions, and it is closed. The building on the right is a bathhouse, bathroom, changing area, again closed. In fact, the ramps to get up to it, this was close to the ocean. This got beat up. Now, off to the left is a beach known as the Pet Beach. So the South Beach Pavilion is not open. And then the next one, up the way, Building 2, which I should remember the name of, is also closed. Then Building 3 you can't even get to because it's beyond the closed area of the beach. Where they're dredging sand from the ocean and dumping it on the beach. Oh, turtle across the trail. Looks happy enough. I'll let him go his way. Okay, Cafe Honeymoon is Building 2, which also has food, bathrooms, changing area, but it's all closed. So there's this row of porta potties here. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when we were on the causeway, there's a restroom there, which is also closed, and there's porta potties closer to the beach, near the restroom building. Now this is the furthest area you can get with a car. The road is blocked off, so you can't get to the north ends of the beach here. And this is the end of the biking area at this sign here. Usually it goes on for another less than half a mile, and then you can go to a picnic area. That's all closed off. I started this video almost 20 days ago on the 9th of February. It's now the 27th of February. I'm shooting this from Building 3, which is on the north beach. This was closed off on the 9th of February, and now it's been reopened, and this is the only one of the beach houses of the 3 that has running water and flush toilets. So definitely worth parking at the North Beach for that alone. So I'm going to take a little bit more of a tour of this area now that it's reopened. This is the end of the paved trail at the North Beach area. So you can park all along here. There's some water in the parking lot, as there is on the Oasis Beach on the other side of the North Beach Pavilion. And there's a big puddle on the bike trail. I found a way to sort of walk around it. Yesterday I biked through it, and it's not too deep. But you can sort of walk around it and go through some of the earth berms between the parking spaces of the Oasis Beach, which is on the other side of the North Beach Pavilion. And then you can reach the North Beach from here. If you continue biking when you finish the end of the paved trail, you can follow this gravel path and eventually reach a picnic area, an exercise area for children, and the Osprey Trail, which I did yesterday, so it is open. As are the two bathrooms there, even though they're a little beaten up. So 2 weeks ago this was all closed off. You couldn't go here unless you were an employee working on the project. I think the beach house number 3 was saved because it's much further away from the ocean than buildings 1 and 2, and I didn't see any sign that the ramp or the stairs had been damaged during the storms. Or maybe they were already repaired. But Beach House 1 and 2 are still in a state of disrepair and closed off to the public, and there's porta potties there. This is one of 4 barriers that were installed like perhaps a decade ago to reduce erosion. There's usually much more erosion right after the barrier, but there was a big dredging project that went on. There was equipment here, and they were dredging sand from the ocean bed and then blowing it up onto this beach area, which is why it was closed off to everyone. And the same thing on the south part of the beach. After you walk beyond building 1, heading further south, is the Pet Beach. The Pet Beach was also closed off on the 9th of February, and it's since been reopened as well, so you can go all the way to the south end of the island, and then you can continue walking to the north end of the island, and from this point it's about an hour brisk walk to reach the north end of this island. And of course you gotta plan your timing so you can get back before sunset. This being about 5 o'clock in the evening would not be a good time to go heading north. You'd be coming back in the dark. But this is all sand filled in by dredging equipment, which has happened since the hurricanes of October and November. September and October. Here's building 3, and building 2 is too far away to pick up and viewfinder, I think. But now the beach is actually much wider than it was in previous years, so there's a lot of sunbathing space for those who have the inclination on the North Beach here. Most of the sidewalks fared pretty well. However, this is building 2 up this way, heading towards building 1, and there's a stretch of sidewalk in between that really caught some waves. And this is yet to be repaired from that time. So here we are back at the South Beach Pavilion, and the ramp here was removed by storm winds and waves. Now, if you come on a weekend here, you stand a good chance of being able to use a food truck to get fed. Weekdays, maybe less likelihood of having any food here. It's again all closed, the building there, and because of that they have this other line of porta potties. Now this is the start of the dog beach. Unfortunately, because there's no running water, there's not even a dog wash to rinse the sand off your dog once you're done at the dog beach. So the park is here, but not 100% functional by any means. So I'm going to try a little walk down the pet beach to show the changes, how it's been opened since the repairs have been finished, the dredging and such. When I was here almost 20 days ago on the 9th of February, this was blocked off. Couldn't go any further south on the pet beach. Large dredging equipment was there. Now you can walk all the way to the end of the pet beach, and right across the way is Caladesi Island, which of course is not open for business because of dock problems on the built-up part of the beach. This is an area where you could reach by a kayak, but that's for a motorboat, but not the beach proper, which is around the corner, and about a 30-minute walk around the corner here.